Good morning. I hope that you are having a delightful day. I'm heading out for a walk through the snow this morning. And I'd like to tell you a story. It's a story of June's grandfather who lived out in western Maryland in Garrett County. He had OCD, or some sort of related lung disease, in his later years. But he also lived on a small farm and had some beef cattle. And so this snowstorm reminds me of a story in his life. His barn where the cattle lived was a short distance from his house. He had to walk through the meadow. And so consequently, one morning after a major snowstorm, a snowstorm like this, which for us was quite a dramatic snow, but for him was a fairly regular occurrence. But he needed to go through this unplowed, unwalked through snow. And so he trudged through the snow, and he could tell that his energy was draining very quickly. Now, Grandpa had a dog named Gus. It was a big Siberian husky quiche-hound type of dog that seemed to have boundless energy and was very devoted and loyal to him. And the dog was following Grandpa. It went with him everywhere. And Grandpa would blaze the trail through the snow, and the dog was coming along behind him. And Grandpa grew tired, and he realized that he didn't have enough of energy to make it the rest of the way out to the shed where the cows were that needed to be fed. And so in that deep snow, he turned to Gus, his dog, and just said, "Gus, you're gonna have to lead the way." And Gus jumped out around Grandpa and took the lead and broke the path in the snow. And Grandpa could follow after on that already blazed trail from Gus. And Grandpa made it to the barn, fed the cows without any other misadventure that day. A lot of times I think we live our lives like Grandpa and Gus. If you allow me to ask you to put yourself in Grandpa's place. And instead of Gus, let's talk about God, the Spirit of Jesus walking with us. And so a lot of times we want God with us. We have Him accompany us. We pray all the time, God be with us. And so He's there. He's accompanying us. But we're the ones that are in the lead, plowing through the snow, experiencing those hard times, glad for His comfort, but unaware that really the design is for Him to be the one that's leading, blazing the trail. So I invite you today, as you spend time with the Lord, to be praying and asking God, Jesus, take the lead, blaze the trail, as it says in 1 Peter, that we are to follow in His steps. Jesus, you blaze the trail. We will be your followers. That's what it means to be your disciples. God bless you today.